Do you want to learn English faster? Do you want to speak English with more confidence? Today, I want to help you. I will share 10 easy tips to help you learn English. These tips are simple and good for beginners. You don't need to worry. They are not hard. Just listen and try them one by one. Let's begin learning together. Tip number 1. Don't try to be perfect. Many people want to speak English perfectly, but the truth is, no one is perfect. Even people who speak English as their first language make mistakes. That's normal. When you speak English, don't worry about making mistakes. Your goal is to be understood, not to be perfect. Let me give you an example. If you say, "I go to the store yesterday," that is not the correct grammar. The correct way is, "I went to the store yesterday." But guess what? People will still understand you. They will know you are talking about yesterday, and that is the most important thing. Later, you can learn the correct word. But don't stop speaking just because of one small mistake. When you make mistakes, you learn more. Your brain remembers the mistake and tries to fix it next time. This helps you get better. So, relax. Speak without fear. Try your best to say what you mean. Every time you speak, you get better. Always remember, you are learning. Mistakes are okay. What matters most is communication. Tip number 2. Practice shadowing. Shadowing is a fun way to improve your English. What is shadowing? It means listening to a person speaking English and repeating what they say, right after they say it. Like a shadow. Here is how to do it. Find a short video, a song, or a podcast in English. Listen to it. Then repeat what you hear. Try to copy the speaker's words, speed, and voice. Let's say you are watching a video. Pause after one sentence. Then say the sentence, just like the speaker. If you are listening to audio, try to speak along with the person. This helps you in 2 ways. 1. You learn how English sounds. 2. You practice speaking at the same time. Shadowing helps your mouth and ears work together. You will get used to the music of English, the rhythm and flow. Over time, you will sound more natural when you speak. Start with short and easy audio clips. Don't worry about long or fast conversations. As you get better, you can try more difficult ones. Do shadowing for just 5 or 10 minutes a day. You will notice a big improvement in your speaking and listening. Remember, the more you practice, the better you will speak. Tip number 3. Use new words in stories. When you learn new words, do not just read them. Try to use them. One great way is to create small stories. Let's try. Imagine you learn these new words: cat, happy, play. Now, make a short story. There is a happy cat. The cat loves to play with a red ball. Every day, the cat plays in the garden. This story is short, but it helps your brain connect the new words. You will remember them more easily. You can write your story in a notebook. You can also tell it to a friend or family member. You don't need a long story. Even a few sentences are helpful. This activity is fun. You can use your imagination. You can even draw pictures with your story. The important thing is to use the new words. When you use words, you remember them. When you only read them, you forget them quickly. So always try to speak or write using new words. Tip number 4. Stay relaxed while learning. When you feel nervous, it's hard to think. But when you are calm, it's easier to remember and speak English. So, try to stay relaxed when you learn or speak. Here are some ways to stay relaxed. Take deep breaths. Before you start talking, take a few slow, deep breaths. This will calm you down. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are normal. Everybody makes them. Focus on speaking, not on being perfect. Practice with friendly people. Talk to friends or family who support you. They will help you feel safe. Speak slowly. It's okay to take your time. Speak slowly and clearly. It's better than speaking fast and making many mistakes. Have fun. Learning English is a journey. Enjoy the process. Watch fun videos, play games, sing songs, relax and enjoy. If you are calm and happy, you will learn faster. Tip number 5. Join a conversation group. Speaking English with other people is one of the best ways to learn. When you talk, you practice listening and speaking. You also learn how people really use English. You don't need many people. Just 2 or 3 friends is enough. You can meet once or twice a week. When you meet, try to speak only in English. You can talk about simple topics. What did you eat today? What is your favorite movie? What do you like to do on the weekend? These topics help you practice everyday English. You can meet in person or use apps like Zoom or WhatsApp. The important thing is, speak often. Be kind and patient with each other. Everyone is learning. If someone makes a mistake, help them. If you make a mistake, smile and try again. When you talk with friends in English, you become more confident. You start to feel comfortable using the language, and slowly, your speaking will improve a lot. Tip number 6 is about role-playing. This means pretending to be in a real-life situation and speaking like you are really there. It's like acting, but in a simple way. Role-playing is very useful for learning how to speak in different situations. For example, you can practice how to order food in a restaurant or how to ask for help at a train station. These are everyday conversations that can happen in real life. To start, find a friend, family member, or another person who wants to learn English too. Choose a situation to act out. For example, imagine you are at a hotel. One person can be the hotel receptionist. The other person is a guest. The guest can say, "Hello, I would like to book a room for 2 nights." The receptionist can reply, "Sure. What dates would you like to stay with us?" You can switch roles and do the conversation again. This way, both people practice different sentences. You can also role-play by yourself. Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself. Pretend you are at a shop or at the airport. Say things like, "Excuse me, how much is this?" Or, "Where is gate number 5? This may feel silly at first, but it really helps. When you pretend and speak, your brain practices how to respond. It helps you feel more confident in real life. Tip number 7 is to use the paraphrasing technique. This means saying something again in your own words. First, listen to a short audio or read a small paragraph. Then try to say what you understood using simple English. This shows that you understand the main idea. For example, if you read a short story about a dog that saved a child, you don't have to remember every word. You can say something like, "The story was about a brave dog. The dog helped a child who was in danger." You are not copying the exact words. You are explaining it in your way. This helps you check if you really understood the story. This is a good way to practice listening and speaking. If you are listening to a short video or story, pause it. Then explain what happened. Use simple sentences. This will help you learn how to express your ideas. And if you do not understand something, it is okay. You can listen or read again. Over time, your understanding and speaking will get better. Also, when you paraphrase, Try not to use a dictionary right away. Try to think of other easy words you already know. This helps your brain become faster in English. It also improves your vocabulary because you practice using many different words to explain one idea. Tip number 8 is to practice the expansion technique. This means taking a short sentence and making it longer by adding more information. This helps you learn how to describe things better and speak more clearly. Let's look at an example. Start with a very short sentence. I have a cat. Now, let's make it longer by adding details. You can say, I have a small black cat. Now, the sentence gives a better picture. You can expand it even more. I have a small black cat that loves to sleep on the sofa. This is more interesting and shows that you know how to describe things in English. You can do this every day. Take one small sentence and try to add more details. You can write it down in a notebook or say it out loud. This will help you think in English. When you do this, your brain learns how to build longer sentences. It also helps you in real conversations, where you want to share more about your thoughts, your day, or your opinions. You can also use this technique with things you see around you. For example, you see a car. Don't just say, "This is a car." Say, "This is a red car with 4 doors. It looks very new." Adding more details helps your English grow. Tip number 9 is to be confident. Confidence means believing in yourself. When you are confident, you feel strong and ready to speak. Many learners feel shy or nervous. They are afraid of making mistakes. But remember, mistakes are normal. Even people who speak English from birth make mistakes. The goal is to communicate. That means you need to share your message. If the other person understands you, that's great, even if your grammar is not perfect. For example, if you say, "Yesterday I go park," that is not correct, but the other person will understand what you mean. Later, you can learn the correct sentence. Yesterday I went to the park. Practice speaking as much as you can. Speak with friends, family, or classmates. You can even talk to yourself when you are alone. Say things like, "I am going to the market," or "I like this blue shirt." The more you speak, the more confident you become. Also, do not compare yourself with other learners. Some people learn fast, and others need more time. Everyone has a different journey. What is important is that you keep going. Celebrate your progress, even if it's small. If you learned 5 new words today, that is great. Be proud of yourself. You can also say positive things to yourself, like, "I can learn English," or "I am getting better every day." These words help you stay motivated. Confidence will grow as you practice more. Tip number 10 is to practice role switching. This means changing roles during a conversation. For example, one person asks questions and the other person gives answers. Then you switch roles. This is helpful because it teaches you how to ask questions and how to answer them. Both skills are important. For example, you can choose a topic like favorite food. One person asks, "What is your favorite food?" The other answers, "I like pizza because it is tasty." Then you switch. The second person now asks, "What is your favorite drink?" And the first person answers. This keeps the conversation going. It is good practice for real-life situations. It also helps you think fast and speak naturally. You learn how to take turns, listen, and respond. Role switching can be fun too. You can ask questions about hobbies, places, plans, family, or anything you like. Just make sure you switch roles after every few questions. This way, Both people learn to speak and listen. You can also write down some questions before you start. For example, what do you do on weekends? Or what movie do you like? Use these questions during your practice. Over time, you will feel more comfortable having conversations in English. Every small step you take is important, and it brings you closer to your goal. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. You have already learned many tips that can help you speak English better. Now, it is time to use those tips in your daily life. You can start speaking English a little every day. Try talking to yourself in English. You can stand in front of a mirror and say, "Hello, how are you today?" Or, "I am going to cook dinner now." These simple sentences help your brain think in English. You can also record your voice on your phone. Talk about your day. For example, you can say, "Today I went to the market. I bought apples and milk. It was a good day." Then, listen to your recording. Try to speak more clearly the next time. This is a good way to hear your own English and improve. Try to read something short in English every day. You can read a children's book, a small story, or even an English message on your phone. When you find a new word, write it down in a notebook. Try to use that word in your own sentence. If the new word is beautiful, you can say, "The sky is beautiful today," or "My mother has a beautiful smile." Making your own sentence helps you remember the word better. Find a friend or a family member who also wants to learn English. Speak with them for a few minutes every day. You can talk about food, the weather, or your plans. If you don't know how to say something, try using simple words or explain it another way. Remember, the goal is to understand each other, not to be perfect. Be kind to yourself. Some days you will feel strong, and some days you will feel tired or shy. That's normal. Everyone feels that way when learning a new language. Just take a deep breath and try again. You are already better than yesterday because you are practicing. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at a different speed. Some people learn fast, and some people take more time. What's important is that you don't stop. Make learning fun. You can watch English cartoons, listen to English songs, or play English games on your phone. If you like music, choose a simple song, listen to the words, and sing along. Singing is a fun way to learn new words and improve your pronunciation. If you like stories, try watching simple English stories with subtitles. You can listen, read, and speak at the same time. Always remember why you are learning English. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to understand movies or help your children with homework. Whatever your reason is, keep it in your heart. That reason will give you the energy to keep learning. And most importantly, believe in yourself. You can do it. Many people around the world learn English without going to school or having a teacher. They learn by watching videos, reading books, talking to friends, and practicing a little every day. You can do the same. You are smart. You are strong. And you are ready. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep smiling. Keep practicing.